Hey guys, what's up? So I know I told you guys that I'd do a rundown on the PC real quick before we started getting into some other things on the channel. What it can do, what it can really handle, what I made it for primarily. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm cold when your bitch in my kitchen and I think she's kinda old and I really cannot wait till my wallet cannot close and my money rising tall like the beanstalk Johnny knows. I do 2 tracks a day. So man, let me finish. I make moves out of stick. You like I'm British. I bought hard every day. I play Quidditch. I got money coming in, bitch. All out of nuts.
Yeah. Finish off the season with the dub, just like the Cubs. Breaking records, breaking curses, just to show my city love. I got all this Nike on me. You would think I had these chicks, but my bank account is empty. I ain't Agent Cody Banks. Bitch, I want all this money on me like I'm swimming in the tank. No one respecting my wave on the level that raises the bar, so I gain all this power from hate. Puffing on something exotic, I'm obviously loving it, baby. We smoke every day.
Okay, so what was just shown in that little edit, basically in my new PC for the moment, and this is what I'm going to be using to put out every video, every edit, every photo shoot, anything really. I'm going to be using this for the foreseeable future until I need to upgrade to something a little bit better. I'm probably going to upgrade the processor a little bit sooner than everything else, just because that's kind of the point that I'm not completely satisfied with, and then I'm probably going to get 2 more sticks of RAM. So I'm going to run you guys through what's in this PC right now. So first off, starting off with the case, we have a Corsair 500D. Both these side glass panels are magnetic, so that kind of helps with cable management a little bit on the back side of it. The one that we chose for this is the Corsair CX750M. We chose this. It's an 80 plus bronze rated power supply. Kind of gives us a little bit more reliability, and I knew that I would be upgrading this PC in the future. I don't know how soon that'll be. I know it'll definitely be after I get my car, so I wanted a power supply that would be able to handle a lot more than what I have in it currently. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do like 2 2080 Ti's and an i9. It'll get me enough to where I won't have any issues in the future if I do have to upgrade something. Now, I already mentioned the processor being something that I'm not too happy with. It works, don't get me wrong, it definitely works, but it's something that I personally would want to replace in the future. It'd be one of the items that I'd have on my list. The processor that I ended up going with is the 8th gen Intel Core i5-8400. The reason I went with this is because you can boost it up to 4.0 gigahertz, which is more than enough for what I need to do in rendering and exporting and all that. It definitely gets the job done for everything that I need, but for when I want to go that extra step, I'm definitely going to want to move this up a little bit. Now, that processor is sitting in a MSI Z370A Pro motherboard. So basically, I ended up choosing this because it's not too expensive. It allows overclocking. It allows overclocking of your processor, and it supports kind of what I needed. It's got the dual PCIe lanes in case I ever wanted to put another RX 580 in it, or completely ditch that and go with like 2 1070s or 1080s. Speaking of the graphics card, this is the RX 580 that I already mentioned. It's an RX 580 by Asus. It's VR ready. It's an 8 gig card. I just wanted a little bit more for when I was rendering and again exporting. Everything I have in this build is based around my video editing. That's why I was looking at more expensive processors. I didn't want to spring for that just now. Of course, everybody can kind of understand why. But cooling that processor is the Lipa Exclusion 240 water cooler. So this just mounts right onto the processor itself. It's kind of like the stock fan that it comes with. It just mounts right on there, right over the processor. And you can get, it does its job. It does its job pretty well. So I'm not looking to have any problems with that, because if I do, I'll just upgrade to a Corsair one, and that way I can get this kind of theme going, because it is a Corsair 500D case. Speaking of Corsair, the case itself comes with 3 LL120 Corsair fans. I'm overkill with appearances and stuff. So of course I had to get 2 fans for the radiator and 1 for the exit fan. So we went ahead and got another Corsair fan, another one, and another one, giving us a total of 6 Corsair LL120 fans. If I ever get the Corsair light strip, which will go on the inside of my case, it'll be able to control that as well, and that's how I get this cool little white red effect that's going clockwise that you can see on these fans right now. One of the last things I have to show you is my RAM. I went with the dual channel Viper Patriot RAM. It's the red LED edition. You can get this in white and you can also get it in RGB. It does kind of have a little bit of different body to it. This is the 3000 megahertz kit, and I'm looking to get another one of these so that I can do 32 gigs, because right now I'm sitting at 16 gigs of RAM. 32 gigs would also help me in rendering and video editing. Again, everything in this is geared towards that, and gaming is second. But yeah, aside from that, I'm rocking a 23-inch Acer monitor, a CyberPower PC gaming keyboard, and a Razer mouse. Everything, all 3 of those things are borrowed from actually my buddy Cajun. I'm gonna link him down in the description below so that you guys can go check him out. He's also a photographer and part of It's Goons. So go give him a shout out, guys. Go give him a thank you for what he does for the team. Moving on to the next thing that we have here, I actually have, and I believe it was shown in the edit, I have a set of Logitech speakers, the 440 watt edition. It's got a 6-inch subwoofer and 2, I believe they're 5-inch tweeters. They definitely do the job. Definitely makes my room shake a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up because actually I'm going to start editing on one of the films that I'm going to be putting out tonight, and hopefully that'll be out by the weekend. If I don't have time, then you guys will be able to expect it next week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, links down below for my Instagram, Cajun's Instagram, It's Goons, and the link for the outro song. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and go give us a follow on our Instagram. If you're new here, please subscribe. Drop us a like, it always helps. And again, I will be working on getting that video out for either Team Worthless or IFO. So just stay tuned for that. I'll definitely be dropping some stuff on my Instagram that'll let you guys know. So again, if you're not following that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please go give us drop a follow, and you guys will always be kept up on when I'm posting and what's going on. So until next time, it's been Goons, guys. Peace.
I'm on the precipice, feeling devilish. Got the heads turning like exorcists. Heads that get severed like terrorists. Effortless, beat end up dead, I'm the